Ladies and gentlemen, this is a quick video on my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to go over some of the updates I've done on my impressions since my last video. Not much has changed, but I guess I'll go over the basics of what I've changed. So number one, if you watch my CA rifle build, it's a little bit different now. So what has changed with my rifle? Well, basically, the color has been changed. I decided to go for a darker green. The other one was too bright. Was too green, and I was able to find a nice OD green and use that instead. This is pretty accurate. I think they had a little bit darker. It's a weird shade of green that I can't really find, but this works really well. Besides like the impression, I decided to buy also this. It's right here. It's for airsofts. It's just to protect the front of the sight. It's a little too small, but it protects just about exactly where it is, and it'll be a pretty lucky shot if it hits actually hits the actual optic instead of the plastic. Moving on to the uniform. The uniform is the same one I purchased from Milcott, but this time I decided to go on Etsy, and I was able to find a small Canadian patch because they really only sell like big ones. We're talking about like 1 inch by 2 inches, like really big ones. So a small one like this came in quickly from the mail. And we put it on there. It looks really nice. And then, of course, I did some modification to my tunic. Now, although I'm going for an impression, this is temporary for my sense. I will be buying actual Canadian-issued military uniforms in the future, but because I have this right now, I'm going to try to modify it to my best of comfort. So, as of now, is this uniform accurate? No, not in a million years. It is not accurate. That's just straight answer. It's no. But for me, for airsoft, I'm currently going a little more casual. So if you want, you can use the word farb. It is kind of farby right now, but I'm going to try to push it so it's more realistic with proper equipment in the future. Unfortunately, there's a specific one I'm currently waiting for when it comes to like BDU. There's this BDU that they currently use. I'll see if I can find a photo. There's one being sold on eBay, but it's XXL size. It's extra large, and I'm the quite opposite. I'm a small or medium, so I'm waiting for this specific model to come out. But on eBay, all I'm seeing is the older service or BDUs. I'll also post a picture right now, and you'll see it will just pop up. And that's what I'm not trying to go for. I'm trying to go for the first one I showed you. And unfortunately, it was really hard to come by because the Canadian military currently uses them. So unless they phase them out, then unfortunately it's going to be just a waiting game. So what I basically did is, because this tunic or this BDU that you buy from Milcott, it's meant to fit a Alice rig. And Canadian military does not use an Alice rig. They use this tack vest, or they use a frag vest with modifier. I don't know. It's like weird now. But just a basic idea of what I did is I cut the bottom pockets here. If you watch my last video, the one where I showed off my impression, you'll see that it's a pretty big tunic. But basically what I did, and it's really, you can see the crude sewing job I did. Very crude, but it works. And basically what I did is I just cut it down a little bit and then sewed it in. So it is kind of short, but it's like, when you wear it, it looks really good, and it gives me easy access to my pockets, on my pants. So honestly, it's a really good modification on my part, and it actually is more maneuverable because the Alice rig does get catch up on it just catches. It's just not as comfortable. This, you can tell, you're more free with your leg movement for some reason. This one works better. But yeah, this is like a second part 2 kind of update. Like I said, not much has changed. It's pretty much the same. And yeah, just a little bit, I guess, going into what I will be doing in the future is hopefully purchasing a helmet. Unfortunately, I fumbled the bag because there was a guy selling them for 130 USD. So I was selling for 130 bucks. And I didn't buy them because I didn't have money at the time, which is stupid. I knew I was going to regret it, and I do, because, Canadian issued helmets cost like around, like, God knows how much money, like $300, $200. So yeah, but anyways, I guess I just showed you guys an update, small video. All right, thank you guys for watching.